He stood about this tall. I ain't lying. He stood about this tall. And he was the meanest rooster you ever seen in your life. He could single wing whoop a dog. Dog run in the chicken yard. He was gone. Dog was running out and just with his tail between his legs. His name was Rocky. Well, one day old Rocky was looking off, and this big eagle come down and got him in the back where Rock couldn't get around there and get him, you know. And he flew well over yonder. And go get him. Easy, I guess. Well, I jumped in my Jeep. I had a Jeep. I had the jaws cut off of it, right? And I fired. I grabbed my shotgun. I grabbed them and jumped in my Jeep and started that something. Woods, man. I went back there. Oh, the whole top of the tree was shaking. Rocky was putting it on his eagle. Now I'm here to tell you, the whole tree was shaking bad. Right? I was sitting there. I said, "Well, I can't shoot up in there. I might hit that eagle. That's awful illegal, you know." Right? Right? So I sit there watching, and sure enough, I just seen the eagle pick Rocky up and flew back away with him. Well, I went back to the house, and Rocky was sitting back there in the yard. You know that Rocky whipped that eagle so bad, the eagle flew him back and dropped him back in the chicken yard. Marcel Ledbetter, he wore a tire bow like mine, but he didn't have no shirt or no boots on. That's all he had on between him and the Lord was a pair of bib overalls. He was a chainsaw salesman in my area. And the reason was because he did this. And he was in this beer joint. He walked in this beer joint, that's all he had on. And all he wanted was something cold to drink so he could drink it on his way home. Well, these guys, they were sitting around at the bar and they said, "What you want? You can't come in here looking like that. You better get you on some clothes, get you on some shoes. We don't want to license you in, Jim." Well, that made Marcel mad. He just got down a load of pulpwood. And he had a lightweight McCullough chainsaw up there in the truck. Well, he grabbed a hold of that chainsaw, started that son gun up. He stuck the nose of that chainsaw right in the screen door, and he went right up with it. Yeah! And then he went in and stepped inside. Read the motor a couple times, threw it at the table, and tucked two legs of the table went flop. They gave Marcel the beer joint. Well, Marcel was standing around back at the bar drinking knee-high sodas and Pepsi-Colas and stuff like that, and popping them off and stepping on ice and like that. And he so run around the corner of his mouth right there in front of him, right? He said, well, he had that lightweight McCullough sitting on the bars. He had her down, aisle down, yeah, like that, right? Well, he picked her at that. He took that chainsaw, and he seen the odor coming around the corner there through the window. He just grabbed a hold of that chainsaw and hit her a couple of times. You know, he'd give him the beer joint again. He'd give it to him again. Hi, I'm J.T. Robbins. I'm a local farmer. I heard earlier they was talking about Delaware natives that they all married to our cousins and stuff like that. Yeah, that's kind of true. Miss Robbins family's been here since about 1632. So I think our tree has come back around a couple of times. We've got a saying in Delaware. You either dated or you're related here in Delaware. Thank y'all.
Come on, man, make some noise. Welcome to man JT, y'all. Tell you, man, comment is not easy, man. I know this guy JT, man. Y'all love all the comments you heard so far? We got one more before we bring up our feature comedian for tonight, man. I love JT, man. He reminds me of one of my uncles, man. I got an uncle. I'm from North Carolina. I'm from deep south, North Carolina, man. You know what I mean? I got one of my uncles. Every time I go there, he old school, man. Kind of talk just like JT. Every time I go and say, "Hey there, boy. Hey there, Dickie Doo." I said, "Oh, what you doing? You can't be calling me that. Hey there, Dickie Doo." And I said, "Oh, what you why you keep calling me that? He said, hey, boy, listen, you just go with what I say. I'm calling you a nigga dude, you're a nigga dude. I said, well, why you calling me that? He said, boy, I call you a nigga dude because your stomach stick out taller than your nigga dude. Hey, man, y'all ready for your next comedian? Great friend of mine, you see me walking around taking pictures tonight, man. He's also a very, very funny dude, man. Y'all start clapping right now, start clapping right now, start clapping right now. Make some noise for my man, Rico!
What's up? Holy shit, man, what a night. Yeah, so I'm currently an open micer. That's kind of like being a fluffer. You guys know what a fluffer is? I'm gonna pick on you. You know what a fluffer is? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, don't worry. So on an adult film set, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, you don't know what this is. On a porno set. We call it porno. I used to call it porno. Y'all dropped the O, I don't know. Anyway, on an adult film set, there's someone that comes out called a fluffer. And what they do is they fluff all the pillows to make sure that the actresses and the actors are comfortable. If you don't believe me, just Google fluffer. Go straight to the video. If you don't want to read it, just go straight to the video, okay? Anyway, you having a good time tonight? I know it's crazy, right? What a crazy night. We saw the shortest black man alive and the tallest black man alive, right after. Y'all ready for some impression? Here's Lonnie asking a girl to eat her pussy. Come on, baby, let me go up on you. Let me go up on you. Y'all ready for a big boost impression? Here's big boost impression. Yeah, what's up? You're a big motherfucker, man. Holy shit. You're a big motherfucker. This might be a little dirty, but let me ask you this. What drags more when you walk? Your knuckles or your dick? I want to say it's your dick. It's not racist if it's a compliment, people. Chill the fuck out, okay? Sometimes stereotypes are true. Like, for example, tonight, Dream said there was a shortage of black people in the building tonight. They put Black Panther on the screen over here. 4 more brothers walked in. I'm saying, sometimes it's true. Anyway, I am Latino. Don't deport me, white people. I'm owned 5 lawns, cleaned 3 pools, and took pictures with a quinceañera before I came here tonight. I'm a little tired, that's why I'm checking my notes. And yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a little dirty. My comedy's a little dirty. I'm not an introvert, not an extrovert. I'm a pervert. Straight up pervert, okay? You guys watch a kid here tonight? Let me tell you, in the long run, child care is cheaper than therapy. Not gonna censor myself tonight, sorry. So anyway, sorry to curse around. Glad to see this COVID shit is over. You still see people out there though rocking the mask. I don't care if you want to rock your mask, that's fine. You know, you want to rock your mask. But you ever see these people that are in the car by themselves with a mask? Who the fuck are you protecting yourself from? That's like jerking off with a condom on. Oh, I hope I don't catch nothing. It's not that I'm not for safe sex. I'm for safe sex. You practice safe sex? Yes, you. What's safe sex for you? Like you take your dentures out and shit? Anyway, I am for safe sex. Ladies, listen up. I myself, I wear Trojan magnums. That's right, I wear Trojan magnums. Not because I have a big dick. Just old school, and I like the baggy look. I like the baggy look, you know what I'm saying? Trojan needs to like reword their marketing look. Because extra large condom is a little intimidating for the average man. Right, DJ? Yeah. But if you call it a relaxed fit condom, it fell off the shelf. I was in Dollar General buying a pack of Magnums. Told the girl behind the counter, let me get a pack of hair ties too. Now it is rigged for your pleasure. Right. Anyway, you guys guess where I'm from? Just shout it out. Mexico. Holy shit! Oh, you know me though. Yes, I am Colombian. That's right. So, being an outsider, okay. My whole life, I felt like an outsider. Okay? Not because of the language barrier, you know, because of the way I look, but because I'm uncircumcised. I'm uncut just the way God wanted me. Not the Jewish God, the real one. But yeah, I'm uncut. So anyway, growing up, you know, my father was a drug dealer, no bullshit. And he moved us into a very rich neighborhood, Long Island, nothing but Jewish kids. So me, my brown ass, and a bunch of Jewish kids. I was the only one who was a little extra, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, little boys would see each other, and I noticed that I'd go home upset, and my mom would be like, Nico, what's wrong? It's like, Mommy, my BB looks different than everybody else's. I'm like, what you mean? It's got extra skin on it, and it's bigger than everybody else's. So, my dad got busted, went to prison. We moved to an all-black neighborhood. And same thing, I go home, upset. My mom would be like, Nico, what's wrong? I'm like, Mommy, my BB looks different. Okay? It's got all this extra skin on it. And it's smaller than everybody else's. Can't all be brothers, okay? Anyway, I'm not that small. I'm thick. Like a Red Bull can. I'm not going to tell you which Red Bull can. They got an excitement. But I'll give you a clue, ladies. It's not the one they sell in 4-packs. Okay? There you go, Black Panther. Told you, brought all the Black Panther. Anyway, I was going somewhere with this shit. Red Bull cans, Oh, it's time? Oh, okay, well listen, that's my time, okay? I'm the guy making you look good tonight. Give it up for all the comedians. We got one more coming up.
Yo, give me all for Rico now. He's gonna make y'all look good. He's gonna make us look good. And he likes the baggy look. That's all I can tell you about that. I wanna say, give it up for all the comics that came out tonight and put it up here. A lot of them are new and they're done comedy. Give it up for yourselves. You're a great audience. What a great audience, huh? No heckling shit. Everybody's drinking Blue Earl. You can't even probably drive home. We'll drive it off later. We ain't gonna worry about drinking or shit, right? One thing I do once a year, and this is the night to do it, I take a selfie picture with you guys. So everybody scooch into the middle. Don, get up here with me. Everybody scooch into the middle. We're gonna take a selfie picture here. From the background, holy shit, look at this. Get up here with me. Don's taking a video of this shit. It's a new photo. Oh, shit. 3, 2, 1, everybody say Oprah.
Everybody make some noise, make some loud noise.
He's videotaping that shit. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Blue Earl. Thank you for Tommy, DJ White Guy, all the comics that came out tonight. We got one more comic tonight, but before that, I'm going to give it back to your host. You guys having fun? Yeah, thank you guys. Every third Thursday we do this here at the Blue Earl. Come on out next month, and we're going to do it again. It's going to be a lot of fun. Before I give the mic over, is there anybody here that didn't sign up that wants to do 3 minutes? Have you had enough to drink? Come on, that girl right there, look at her. She's like, yeah, give me, yes. No? Oh, you're just yawning. Oh, you need another beer. Okay. Anybody else? Frank Starr? Oh, you already did time. Get the fuck out of here. All right, give it back to your host. Let's give it up for my man, Don High's Dream, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, man. Y'all have a good time. We're ready to bring up our featured comedian for tonight. Very good friend of mine. I met him doing the comedy competition. Very funny man. You guys are going to enjoy this gentleman. All the way from Harrisburg, right? Harrisburg. Drove a long way to be here, so man, make sure y'all show him some love. Start clapping right now. Start clapping right now. Make some noise for my main man, Hurricane.
All right. Thank you all. Give yourselves a hand for coming out and seeing comedy. Oh, man. It's just great doing live comedy again. The last show I did before quarantine was in Yonkers, New York. I had never been to Yonkers. I thought this would be great. Young, diverse, hip city. Folks, this was in the whitest mall in America. They had a Dick's Sporting Goods, a Hobby Lobby, and a Legoland. Joe Biden would have been too ethnic. I like going to Hobby Lobby. I like seeing what's going to be in my neighbor's yard sale in 2 years. But I gotta be honest, I've also been playing some hood spots lately. I've been playing some hood spots. I played a sports bar in South Camden. This was a hood sports bar. They serve 3 kinds of wings: mild, hot, and menthol. This was And you know, most sports bars, they got like 6 flat screen TVs over the bar. You can see the game from every angle. This joint had 1 TV and 6 mirrors. I was like, that's some bullshit. Why is Tom Brady throwing left-handed? I can't figure that shit out. I'm a little tired today. Went to a benefit charity dinner last night for Parkinson's disease. Thank you. A lot of movers and shakers there. I do think, however, that the bobblehead giveaway was a little tacky. Now, you're booing Parkinson's disease, I hope you know that. It's just good being doing live comedy. COVID came, we were all in quarantine. I didn't get out of the house. I didn't meet anybody. I ate too much. I didn't work. Damn you, coronavirus, for not changing my lifestyle one bit. But I'm not afraid of COVID. My lungs can take it. I grew up with 2 chain-smoking parents. 2 chain smokers. And they never rolled down the car windows. My dad's Chevy Malibu had 1 seatbelt and 6 ashtrays. And they were all full. How are the backseat ashtrays full? I'm an only child. Fuck COVID, I'm the only 3rd grader with emphysema. Thank you, Mom. One good thing about the last couple of years, a lot more home delivery options, right? Get a lot of stuff delivered at home. I just joined a grocery delivery registry, Aldi's grocery registry. It's very convenient. But you gotta be careful, they have autocorrect. I was typing in my order, chives and bok choy, and they autocorrected to Chinese boy. So now I'm on another kind of registry. That's okay, they were out of stock. I'm on Facebook a lot. Just came across an inspirational message on Facebook. It said, hey guys, how you doing? What's up? You guys are comics, be quiet. Thank you very much. You gotta respect the form. I love you both. I love you both. You had a fantastic set. You are a top talent, but shh, thank you. Give it up for them. This guy put together a great show. Give it up for Al, please. All right, where were we? I came across an inspirational message on Facebook. It said, be the kind of person you want to end up with. And I was like, how do you become a sexy hospice nurse? Let me ask the crowd, anybody here on a first date? Anyone here on a first date? Oh, you are? Give it up for, oh, no, they aren't, okay. All right, new question. How many are here on their last date? Last date. Don't worry, sir, she'll let you know. I'm still trying to meet somebody. I am, it's rough. You know, women, your friends, your parents tell you don't settle. Well, let me tell you, please settle. It would help me out a lot. I swear to God, I'm getting a little too old to date. I'm at that age where I can expect 2 pieces of mail, a welcome letter from AARP, and a cease and desist from Tinder. The other day, I forgot if I took my heart medication while eating Special K. The AARP calls that the trifecta. But I'm still trying. Like I said, I'm on Facebook a lot. I came across, they're trying to push these older dating services on me. Like the other day, they advertised on my site, meet 40 plus single women. I was like, that's fine, just not all on the same night. And then I saw, meet single women, meet single mature women in your neighborhood. Now, I've always had better luck with immature women, so I don't know about that. The coup de grace was, today I got a message from silversingles.com. Silversingles.com. Here's their tagline. They said, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel, we just want to introduce you to somebody nice. I'm glad they said that because the woman they showed looked like she might have invented the wheel. I know. It's hard out there for a pimp. Hard out there for a pimp. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I have some hobbies. I like to put on a blue vest, go to Walmart and give people wrong directions. Say what you want about Walmart, they know their customers. They got free blood pressure cuffs, an armada of motorized scooters, reinforced steel benches, and the blue color matches the hair and the legs of their customers. Very nice. I'm a dog owner. Anybody have a dog? I know you guys in the back have a dog. Give it up for that dog out there. Your dog didn't want to sign up for the open mic, I guess, huh? I'm a dog owner, but I'm not one of those weird dog owners that lets him kiss me on the lips. Well, maybe on his birthday, but that's it. Special occasions. My boss this week asked me to join the company 401k. I said, no, sir. That's too far for me to run. I grew up in Harrisburg, went to high school there. I wasn't popular in high school, but I was recognized. My senior year, I was voted least likely to cause an unintended pregnancy. Same sex, no sex, what's the difference? Yeah, it's terrible, it is. And my high school was tough. My high school was so tough, the girls with low self-esteem cut each other. Yeah, like I said, I'm from Harrisburg. I drove in on the 30, drove in just now. I saw a sign on the highway. It was a flashing 2-part sign. It said, buzzed driving, flash is drunk driving. Only problem is I caught it on the wrong flash. So what I saw was, is drunk driving, flash, buzzed driving? I was like, damn, that's a good question. I'm gonna crack a bottle, figure that shit out. Could have used that advice a few months ago. I was stopped for suspicion of drunk driving. I was in Gettysburg, 2 a.m. after a show. I stopped at a Sheetz for an iced tea. Apparently that's a tell. Cop sees me, pulls out of the parking lot, follows me down the highway, sees me weave in and out of the left lane. Folks, you ever try to take off your face mask while putting on your seatbelt? That shit is deadly. So he stops me. He says, you got drugs in the car? Are you on drugs? You've been drinking? I said, no. He said, well, I'm gonna have to give you a breathalyzer test. I was like, fine. He said, breathe into the straw. I breathed into the straw. He said, well, You blew a 0. And I said, so did your wife. I said that shit up here. So a little bit of politics, a little bit of news. Queen Elizabeth died, rest in peace, give it up for Queen Elizabeth. And now her son, Prince Charles, is going to ascend to the throne. Apparently Prince Charles, he can now pick out his new name as king and his new pronoun. So that's very nice. Speaking of pronouns, the big issue now is transgendered people in the men's room. Delaware just defeated a bill about that. Transgender people, are they allowed to go to the men's room, women's room? Don't you wish that politicians would worry more about the economy going into the toilet? Yeah, that's a good applause line. I appreciate that. What else? Anybody here miss gangster rap? Anybody miss gangster rap? I miss gangster rap. Remember when rappers were hard? Snoop Dogg, 187 on an undercover cop. Murder was the case that they gave me. NWA, Bone Thugs and Harmony. DMX, rest in peace. Rappers have gotten soft. This is not a joke, this is true. Bone Thugs and Harmony just did an ad for Buffalo Wild Wings. They call themselves Boneless Thugs and Harmony, I swear to God. And Snoop Dogg did an ad for Hot Pockets. He was like, drop it like it's Hot Pockets, drop it like it's Hot Pockets. That is soft. What's next? Bed Bath & Beyond? Pillow was the case that they gave me. I never get a laugh with that one, but fuck it, I like it. It's good to be back on the East Coast. Speaking of politics, by the way, one last issue. The war in Russia, still going on. Now, I don't know anything about geopolitics. I don't know anything about war. All I know is that in about 1 year, there's going to be 15 to 20 really good-looking Ukrainian lifeguards at Rehoboth Beach. I'm looking forward to that. Well, anyway, it's good to be back on the East Coast. I was in Alabama for 6 years. I enjoyed it. I learned something about being in Alabama. I learned how you can tell when you're in the Deep South. You know you're in the Deep South if you can see a Waffle House restaurant while you're looking out the window of another Waffle House restaurant.
That's one of my jokes.
I can sell it to you, pal. I also learned the state song of Alabama. Any guesses at the state song of Alabama? A little thing called Sweet Home Alabama, which goes something like this. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Is that the best thing you have to say about your state? The skies are blue? I'm pretty sure the skies are blue over Iraq. I'm not booking Travelocity right now. I learned something else. I learned about country music. I'm not a big country music fan, but I figured it out. To write a good country song, you have to be stupid enough to be in a relationship with somebody you hate, but smart enough to turn it into a pun. So for example, I caught her lying in my bed. It's a good country song title. All right? The only thing registered at my wedding was the shotgun. She thought she was on the A-list, but she was just a big C. Good country song. Every time my wife talks, I need a fact checker, because I'm in construction, but she's the home wrecker. That's right. You can buy that one from me too. Thing I like most about the South, they have good truck stories. I have a truck when I'm from the city. I don't have good truck stories. They have good truck stories. I was talking to this guy, he has a dent in his Dodge Ram bumper. I have a dent in my Dodge Ram. I said, how'd you get the dent? Well, me and the boys were towing the Bayliner down to the Cahaba River. And it started raining. We were on 12 degree grade hill, turned muddy as shit, had to flip that bitch around, backed up into a coniferous tree, might have been deciduous, I don't know, but I knocked the shit out of that bumper, I'll tell you what. How'd you get the dent in your bumper, son? Well, I was in the Taco Bell drive-thru, and they forgot my Diablo sauce, so I had to back that bitch up. Hit a yellow car, might have been white. I don't got that problem anymore. Diablo sauce for days. At least 2 days. You know what? I'll sell these to you too. I tried dating in Alabama. Didn't go well. This one girl, she dropped me when she found out I wasn't famous. You mean you're not Peter Griffin? Hey Lois, Quagmire just bought a new power mower. Another girl used my least favorite phrase, it is what it is. Aren't you sick of that? It is what it is. That's the worst excuse in the world. But I got her back. She was like, Hurricane, does this dress make me look fat? Well, it is what it is. Another girl was more sophisticated. I said, who do you like to listen to? She said, Cardi B. I said, me too. Only it's my cardiologist, Barry. I don't gotta dance, I got atrial fibrillation. I should just give up. If I get a trophy wife at this point, it'll be a participation trophy. But I am trying, I don't blame myself entirely for being a big guy. I blame society. Have you been into a hotel room lately? They have curved out shower curtains. Folks, we're in trouble if we're outgrowing shower curtains. We've gone, in 12 years, we've gone from the biggest loser to my 600-pound life. That's right, and I'm from Pennsylvania. We invented the pierogi. You know what a pierogi is? It's mashed potatoes and cheese wrapped in dough and fried in butter. Each one weighs more than Dream. I'm pointing in the wrong direction. How did I miss you? Dough? That's Homer Simpson. Oh, man. But I am trying to lose weight, trying to be more presentable. Give it up for me. I was on the scale this morning. I'm down 150. Yeah, I hit the button on that scale that turns pounds into kilograms. That metric shit is great. I'm moving to Canada. But I've discovered a way you can tell how big you're getting, because a lot of times big guys will stop going on the scale, will stop looking in the mirror. They don't know how big they're getting. I've discovered a way you can tell, and it can apply to anyone. I call them fat milestones. For instance, fat milestone. Do you sit down to vacuum? Has Little Debbie friended you on Facebook? Is your spirit animal pulled pork? Fat milestone. Have you ever eaten an edible arrangement at the store? Fat milestone. Have you ever followed a Zamboni with a snow cone cup? Have you ever bought a yoga mat to hide a food stain? Have you postponed your engagement until you could get down on one knee? Fat milestone. Have you joined a 12-step program to walk 12 steps? Fat milestone. When you're naked, can people tell? Have you ever been accused of wide privilege? Have you ever eaten pot brownies for the brownie? Listen very carefully. Have you ever sung "She's My Cherry Pie" to an actual cherry pie? Fat milestone. I'm going to close on this, Al, if that's okay time-wise. Like I say, it's tough to date when you're a big guy. Hard to read signals from women. The other day I met this girl at the bar, and she looked great, and we were talking for like an hour. Things were going well. So I decided to get up to the next level, right? I went up to her, I was like, you know, I think things are going well. I like that hair. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind going on a date with me sometime. She looked at me and said, "Not until you lose weight." I said, "That's funny. I was planning on dating you until I lost weight." Bitch. No, that was a cruel thing to say to me, wasn't it? I told her, "You shouldn't talk like that till you've walked a mile in my shoes." She was like, "You should walk a mile in your shoes. Maybe 2 miles. Get a Fitbit." I was like, bitch. It is what it is. Thank you very much. My name is Hurricane. Thank you for listening. Give it up for all the other comics you see tonight. So long.
Come on, man, y'all be trying to your feature comedian tonight, Hurricane! Yes. You guys have a great time tonight. Yeah, man, y'all can do that, man. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, I had most of the time, man. Y'all had a good time tonight? She sat right. You see you trying to come for me? What? I know. It's cool, man. You know what I mean? I'm a big boy, but I don't have a stingus. That's when your stomach and your penis come together. You know what I mean? I ain't got that. But listen, man, I like to end on a big note, man. You know what I mean? Because I like, I look around, man.